convince with storytelling. Let's go. Manipulation is mostly seen as something negative. But what is manipulation? Manipulation is basically the process of convincing somebody to take on another opinion. As an example, if your house is burning and you don't want to leave, I have to manipulate you in that way that you believe it's worth to leave the house. Kind of obvious, but believe me, I have seen things like that in my time being a paramedic. Well, that's the conscious way. But what about the subconscious way? I told you about the monkey experiment. In the 90s, Italian scientists implanted electrodes in the brains of monkeys. That's totally okay, that doesn't hurt, and it's done with a lot of humans as well. Because it's mandatory to know what's going on inside your brain before, let's say, operating an epileptic. So the scientists found out that some neurons in our brains are firing when we do something. Let's call them grab banana neurons. So we learn if we want to grab the banana, we have to activate our grab banana neurons. So while one of the scientists came into the room and wants to clean it, he grabbed the banana from the table, lifted it and wiped under the banana. And in that moment, something marvelous happened. The neurons in the monkey's brain starts to fire, even though he was just sitting in the corner of the room watching the scientists grab the banana. He was doing nothing. And now tell me, do you think that's possible in the human brain as well? For sure it is. We can summarize. If we see something happening, the neurons are firing as well as if we do something. That means seeing and doing is the same for our brain. And now it's getting creepy. The neurons are not only active if we do something or if we watch something to be done, they are also firing if we assume somebody is doing it. They fire if we can assume that we could do it, imagination. And they also fire if somebody just mentioned it to be done. So let's get that more practical. If I'm talking daily about your mistakes and your mismanagement in your company, what kind of neurons are active? What do you think? Of course, error, failure, mistake, alert, negative, negative, negative. What a great motivation to go back to work. But what kind of neurons will be active if I'm telling you a story about the happiness you will experience with my product? What kind of great reputation your company will get with a good story? How good you are going to feel if you reach your customers and turn them into fans of your brand. Monkey see, monkey do. See you tomorrow.